welcome back to my channel. So, sorry if I sound a little bit tired. I kind of just woke up. Today we're gonna be doing a train with me, and I'm gonna be sharing my biggest fears. So, if you guys have any fears of yours that you want to comment down below, um, yeah, please comment. Okay, we're gonna get with the training now. Okay, starting off with one of my biggest fears personally, I'm going to be sharing that I hate deep water. I just can't do it. It makes me really uneasy, and I I just can't do it. Deep water freaks me out, and I hate it a lot. It's just like I'm so scared of deep water. It's just like I don't know what's below me. I don't know what lurks underneath me. Probably like touching my feet or something. I don't know. It's honestly way too creepy for me, and I I just hate oceans and anything deep water. So yeah. Another big fear of mine is I feel like being kidnapped. Like that's a pretty solid fear for everyone to have. I mean, it's not something that would necessarily terrify me for the rest of my life, but I feel like it would make me pretty scared to go some places. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it would make me pretty scared to go in certain places of my living space. Not living space, but where I'm from. Okay, off topic, but what is that person doing? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I think for our next place for us to train, I think I'm gonna head over to. Okay, if I'm being honest, I hate Fort Pinta. I hate it with a burning passion. I think I'm gonna go over to Silverglade next because I feel like that would be a nice training spot. Okay, and for my third fear, I feel like I would probably have to say this one relates to horses a lot, but when I'm riding and like I come close to falling off, I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally would have just fallen off if I did not use my thigh and my core. Like, it falling off scares me, so that's why I've only fallen off twice. Cause like, one thing about me is I hate falling off, so I stay on. But the two times that I've fallen off, it's one of the times is I was cantering Sebastian Sabby around a corner, and I didn't step out in my outside heel enough, and he kind of like dodged to the inside, and I fell over his neck, which that one was kind of funny. It's just I cried because I was like nervous and because I've never fallen off before. So I feel like that was kind of funny actually, now that I'm looking back at it. But my second fall was with Dolly, a fjord mare. She's like a buckskin, and she looked at something outside and she spooked at it. And if I'm being honest, that was actually really like scary and painful because when she threw me over the front, I hit my head and I had a headache for the rest of the day. And I thought I had a minor concussion, but I didn't. I mean, I don't know because I didn't go to the doctors, but you know, it's fine. It was, I feel like on a pain scale, I'd rate that about a 6. There's definitely worse falls, but that one hurt a lot actually. Okay, my next fear, it also relates to horses. You know, I don't even know why I ride horses. I feel like I just ride horses because I love them a lot, and I have a really good relationship with one of the lesson horses. But oh my gosh, I literally can't with this game. But I just love horses. I've loved them since I was little, so I feel like I have a reason to want to ride them. But yeah, another one of my fears is falling off and my foot getting caught in the stirrup and like me dragging from my foot. Like that's honestly terrifying. Like I hate the fact that that could happen to me if a horse spooked or something, but I feel like that is a pretty fair fear for an equestrian to have because you don't know what a horse could do to you. They're like 1,200 pounds. They could do damage to you, and I feel like enough people don't understand that. So they just assume, oh, horseback riding is not a sport. Even though, yes, it is. Oh my gosh, it's in the Olympics. But I feel like not enough people understand how dangerous the sport can be. But that's another one of my fears. Like, I don't want to get dragged by my ankle by a horse. Another one of my fears, I feel like I hate bugs. Like anything that flies around my face or like gets too close to me, I feel like, oh my gosh. I feel like it's just like an instinct for me to be scared because not who's gonna want a bug to fly in your face? Like, and there's so many like how do I say this? Holes around my face, like my mouth, and I don't want any bugs flying in there. Like, are you kidding? Like, that's absolutely terrifying. Like, I just hate spiders too. Spiders are absolutely a creation from the devil himself. Like, no one is gonna want to touch that. I mean, I get it if you have a pet spider, like, cool, cute, if you love it, cute. But I personally can't do it. I honestly can't. They're just, their legs and, like, their eyes, like, they have so many eyes, and it's just creepy, and they crawl on you, and, ugh, I hate it. Okay, next we're gonna go to Marley's Vintage Barn, because he has a pretty good races there. Okay, another one of my fears, I feel like this is pretty common for most people to have, heights. Like, I cannot do heights. I'm a person that, like, is terrifying, like, terrified of heights. Because, like, you don't know if that building could collapse underneath you. You don't know how strong it is. You don't know when it was built. Like, that thing could be 100 years old and you wouldn't know it. Like, I went to Gillette Stadium for a football game, and I was on the very top row, and I was scared, and it was so high, and I didn't know if that thing was strong. Obviously, it is strong. It can hold people, but the thoughts racing through my mind, oh my gosh, I was just clutching onto the rail for dear life, because, I mean, heights are scary. I hate them. So, yeah, that's another one of my biggest fears. Okay, another one of my biggest fears is, again, has to do with horses, which I don't know why, but I'm an equestrian, so I love horses and ride them almost every day. So, yeah, another one of my biggest fears is rotational falls. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's basically where the horse can jump something and they flip forward, almost like a front flip. And it sounds funny, but it's actually really terrifying. Like, I cannot tell you how terrifying it is, but it is scary. Like, I've seen videos of cross country, and I could never. But that one's really scary. And sometimes the rider can get really injured, or the horse gets really injured, or sometimes it is fatal. So it's a really scary thing, honestly. I don't like it when that happens to people. And personally, I've never had it happen to me, nor do I want it to happen to me. But if it's happened to any one of you guys, I give you guys credit. Like, I give you guys so much credit for getting back on if you did, or just continue riding. Like, it's a really scary thing. But, credits to you guys for staying on. Like, honestly, I could never stay on. I would fall off immediately. I need to really strengthen my core and my inner thigh. So, yeah, I feel like I need to do exercises that really help me with that. So, yeah, oh my gosh. You guys comment down below some of your biggest fears, and I'll do a train with me on Star Stable with your fears, reading them. So, yeah, please comment down below your fears, or I'll do a different topic. I don't know. Okay, next stop is Golden Leaf. I feel like this is a pretty common training spot, and I also love it because they have Belgian Warmbloods. Oh my gosh, I love Belgian Warmbloods. Okay, we can finally level Stone up. I feel like he's super cute. There we go. Level 11. Let's go. Okay, but yeah, I'm not really sure what other fears I have. So I guess I'm just gonna think. Okay, so this is not necessarily like a fear, but it's a scary story that did happen to me. So one time I was riding my bike on my road, and this truck pulls up, not truck, this like green van pulls up at the end of my road. Now I'm like young, like I don't know who the heck this person is or what they want. So I just sit there on my bike staring at them. And I see about maybe 2 or 3 people in the van. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. I'm just gonna go back in my garage. But they pull out a Polaroid camera and take a picture of me. Like, what? Like, I didn't consent to you taking a picture of me. That's honestly really creepy. But yes, we did get the situation worked out, and honestly, it was scary. I'm not gonna say too much about it because I don't want to get doxxed, but it it was really terrifying. And me being like 10 years old, I was more terrified than I would be now, because now I've gained more guts to say like, oh, go away or something. But yeah, it was really creepy. Like, I did not like that at all, and I feel like that was a really scary situation that I had with an encounter with a random well, not encounter, but like, you know what I mean, like a scary person like do something to me. But it was really scary. I didn't like it, and the whole van thing, like, oh, stay away from white vans, like, you know how scary that is as like a kid. Okay, I think this will be the last fear of mine, but this also has to do with horses. And you're probably like, Paige, why are so many fears of yours about horses? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I guess I've just built something with horses. Obviously, relationships, um, trust, bond, but then there's always that like 2% that I'm terrified of. But, it's okay. So basically, my last fear is horses can sense things that we don't. Like, for example, they'll know if someone's there when we don't. And I was watching another Train With Me video, and credits to Coco Rosewater. I love her so much. She's like the nicest person ever. I love her videos. So, Coco, if you see this, I'm a huge fan of yours. But there was this one time I was watching her video, and someone in the comments said, I was riding on a trail with my horse and a moose came out and he sensed it before me. So that's just another example of why horses are great partners, because they can help us when we don't know when something's wrong. So there was this one time I was riding my lesson horse during a free ride. So we get these free rides if we work 4 hours at our barn, and I got a free ride. So I was riding Sabby in the arena and his ears perked up, and I was cantering him, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop so he doesn't spook. And he was just staring out the arena door like, what? And it was daytime, so I wasn't really that scared, so I knew like, okay, it's probably just a bird. So eventually when I got off, I was like thinking about it. I'm like, okay, well, call me delusional, but what if there was a ghost there or something? But, it could have been a hoax. It could have, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It could have been, like a horse ghost or something. So I feel like that's maybe someone he was saying hi to. I'm not entirely sure because my instructor has been teaching for a long time and she's had horses pass. So maybe that was one of her older horses that was saying hi. I'm not too sure, but yeah, he handled that situation really well. He didn't spook, he was just curious. So, yeah. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this Train With Me video if you guys are even watching these videos. But I will make another one if you guys comment. I think the next topic will be reading your SSO drama. So, yeah. See you guys later. Bye.